Hey, Open Trades! I wanted to do a video analysis update on Unity software. I think I'm going to talk about Opco Health 2. We've seen a little bit of a biotech craze recently, so I'll get into that. That one's gone off to a little bit of a quick start. These low float biotechs, man, or any just low float stock, when they're on these unusual options volume screens, it's kind of like the tail is wagging the dog. At least that's the theory. The quantitative options analyst theory. I like this one from the Elliott wave theory standpoint. Great post. Wow. This guy compared the AT&T chart to the gold fractal. I think that's pretty interesting. I think Verizon would also support that setup, and Liberty, some of these Liberty All-Americans, some of these middle of the country ETFs. Marty's a great stock picker. Marty is an incredible stock picker. Great job. I like it. Wow. Already talking about oil. You would have, man. Marty's killing it. You would not think some people as popular as Marty would be talking about oil this early, but he's got it. Anyway, this guy said, "Love your content, pup. Following you on YouTube since 22." That means that he saw some of the fun posts that I used to get in the replies. They're not as nice as they are now. I love your content, pup. Following you on YouTube since 22. Amazing, and keep it up. What do you think of the Unity chart? Is it ready to blast off? I want to say one of the best call-outs I've ever gotten. I honestly think it's the best call-out, because usually when I post about a super cycle wave too low, people get pretty nasty. People get pretty nasty. They call me a demon and all types of stuff, or they just laugh, right? Laughter. Anyway, this guy asked about Unity software, and damn. One of the best call-outs I've ever gotten. Wow. Good job, stock oops. Used to be stock wins. This is a Nest call-out. Wow. Where did you find this on the screen? Are you a wave theorist? This was a great call-out. We need to start like a message board or something. This was an amazing call out. I just couldn't believe this. So I charted the daily, but then I zoomed out and I was like, this is a double nest. This is really impressive. So this could be wave 1 and wave A I think it's probably going to be a wave 1, and that's going to be the most likely count. But even this larger degree, this is a beautiful nest. So I'm really impressed with stock oofs. I'm going to request you change your name to stock wins, man. What are you doing? You're stock winner. Calling out this super cycle Unity software wave 2 nest setup. This is a gorgeous setup. I charted the daily a little bit. From this, but I noticed when I zoomed out, and this is why I made another take, I was like, wow, this is a really great setup. Is this the lows? 24.69, 24.46. This likely takes the place of takes the form of a diagonal. So a diagonal is basically when there's a rule in Elliott wave theory, wave 4 cannot retest the wave 5 high. That's actually not the rule, but that is how the rule is presented on FinTwit. And usually the proper answer to that is that it is a, well, first off, the real proper answer is that that's not actually, the rule. And it's usually a misinterpreted rule, because when wave 4 retests the wave 1 high and breaks it, and it goes to the 78.6% retracement, usually the reason it's not a wave 4 is because it could be a wave 2 which is more aggressive, and in that case, the bull is still betting on the new high being made. But this looks like a leading diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, large wave 1 for Unity software, and then a wave 2. So there's really a dual invalidation here. This first invalidation is 22.20. And then the larger degree invalidation is 21.22. So I actually made this video just looking at the daily count. I thought the daily count even was worthy of me saying, what a great call out. So I personally think this is a great call out. That doesn't mean it is. But to answer this guy's question, yeah, man, I think Unity software that you've just brought to my attention might be ready to do pretty well. Might be time for me personally to think about betting on Unity. 22.20 would be the tightest invalidation. 43.54 is going to be that long-term invalidation. And this is right at the 78.6% retracement. I had this all marked up. I don't know why bar chart got rid of my fibs. Maybe it was me. Oopsie. Did bar chart get rid of my fibs? No, they didn't. I just haven't spread out. There we go. So on the daily count, I just need to move these fibs in a little bit. My preferred time frame is usually the weekly, the 3 to 5 month weekly, or the monthly. But this 1, 2, look at this RSI. When it makes this clear wave 3, highest high on the RSI, shallow wave 4, wave 5 higher, wave 5 ends with momentum divergence, beautiful. Wave 1, A, B, C, wave 2, right at the 78.6% retracement. I think the most meaningful kind of Goldilocks invalidation is 22.20. But even on the larger time frame, there's another important invalidation for a 1-2, 1-2 Elliott wave nest. And to answer that question, thank you for bringing this to my attention. Unity software might be ready to blast off.